They counted me out, better count it again. They had it planned I would lose, but I'm destined to win. I just work and I pray. Thank you God in like a million ways for making the way. Yeah, they counted me out.
What's up, everybody? I'm Tiana Lanee. You are tuned in to TMITV, and we're back finally. And today I have a very, very special guest with me, my close friend and artist, Omar. But I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
Jus O.
Jus O.
Yeah, you wanna say Omar?
Because that's your government.
I know. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we on your platform.
Okay, so
I wouldn't have said T from the block, like if you was on mine, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, I go by the name of Jus O. I'm an artist from Uptown Philly, sitting here down with Tiana Lanee, TV.
And we also have his manager joining us, Shizzy. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself as well.
I mean, y'all just heard it, man. Shizzy, you know, man. Sean, I mean, everybody, you know, Sean Wilson, but Shizzy, you know, brand management, brand
Manager extraordinaire.
you know. How we coming?
Alright. Well, back to you. So, as we all know, you're an artist. So, tell us, why did you choose to rap? Like, is it something that chose you, or did you choose?
Kind of both. I stumbled upon it on, like just listening to music, listening to rap, being a real like big fan, like a hip hop historian. Not a hip hop historian, but I like grew up around hip hop. My brothers, cousins, everybody was just involved in hip hop. Actually, when my dad died, that's when I kind of like dabbled into it though. You know what I mean? I started out like writing poetry, and then like one of my homies was like, "Yo, you should rap." And like when I tried it, I was good, but your friends gonna gas you.
Right.
And I think that's what's wrong with the industry now.
Yeah.
Too many friends gassing people.
Right.
Too many friends gassing people. But luckily for me, they wasn't lying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, God forbid they were, and I would have found out the hard way. Like, yo, you really trash.
Like, you really can't rap, bro.
You really ass, bro. Like, but like more and more people would be like, yo, like you really good, and they would see the progression, and then I started to see the progression. So I guess it's a little bit of both. Kind of like I chose that path, but it was it was easy for me to choose it because I feel like I was born for it. I was made for it.
Gotcha.
I always loved words. So.
So, do you remember your first rap?
My first rap? Damn, that's a hard question. I remember the first song that I put out. Let's say that. It was called Closer to My Dreams. It was a cover to Drake's.
Well, as a manager, what about him made you kind of believe in him to go to that next level as a manager?
It's actually funny. That's my lifelong friend as well. You know what I'm saying? We knew each other probably since we was like 7. You know what I'm saying? Hooped together, played football, all that. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, growing up, getting into our real life. You know what I'm saying? The reality. With him coming into grips that he want to rap. I think that probably like one of his maybe like 3rd or 4th track, something like that. I'm really tuning in, like, you know what I'm saying? He really like saying some shit,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like content, you know what I mean? Message, you know what I'm saying? And he always had a voice, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I heard, you know what I mean? What stood out to me. Many people, not compare him, but they even said Big Crit, J. Cole, reference type, when they talking about the sound. So I think for me, you know what I'm saying? Hearing that sound, you know what I'm saying, and seeing that, you know what I mean, he can really like compete. I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm willing to back that, you know what I'm saying? Because me, that's something that I always love, like, you know what I'm saying? I always love music, our whole crew for real. You know what I'm saying? Whether we in it, professionally or not, you know what I'm saying? That go for, everybody.
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying?
love music.
That's just how it originated, like, you feel me?
So how does that feel, like being able to work as a team, y'all close friends, like that gotta feel good versus, kind of having a manager from the outside coming in. Like,
it's more comfortable.
It can also be conflicts, but
it can be, but it's comfortable though. It's more comfortable because it's like with your homie, you more likely to tell your homie if you're not feeling something, or if you is feeling something than you is for somebody who you don't know. You know what I mean? Like somebody who you don't know, it's like it's hard gaining like a rapport with each other. You know what I mean? Like for them, you look at it like somebody just coming in, you like, damn, like they're only invested in this part of my life. You know what I mean? Like with Shiz, it's like we can talk about anything. You know what I mean? Like, we can talk about anything. So it's kind of like it's more of a
like
more of a
not
relationship.
even a cutting off, but like we talk sometimes and it don't even be about music
at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a group chat.
Yeah.
With like out artists, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's different, you know what I mean? And it's organic, you know what I'm saying?
That's
and I think that's the biggest thing that we stand on is like, you know, that loyalty and being able to be transparent with one another. You know what I mean? Because we got the relationship. Exactly. I mean, it's easy. They go together.
It just fall in place. Like everything just fall in place. Like, you know what I mean? When you have somebody believing in you and you believe in them as well, it's endless possibilities.
It's only up.
You know what I mean? It's only up.
Right. So being from uptown Philadelphia, what about your environment inspired you? Like, how does that go into play with your music?
Well, you know, being from uptown, I would say, you know, we the coolest niggas in the universe.
I was waiting for you to say it. They gonna know how we coming.
So, they already know. But other than that, like, I mean, it just, you know, that's real. I mean, that's really what I can say. Like, it's just being from uptown is different. You know what I mean? Like, when you go down north, people be like, oh, you know, uptown niggas, they look at us like pretty boys.
And the music is different too.
It's different. You know what I mean?
It's
different because it's like it's not to say we got, like, it's nothing like, not trying to talk down on it, like, but, you know, I just feel like when you from uptown, you travel more. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people from, like, when you live in, like, I know people from West Philly who's never stepped foot in uptown. Like, they come to uptown, they be like, yo, y'all neighborhood is like so confusing. Like, how y'all numbers cross and shit like that. Like, how you got 66 and 20th, how that even happen.
Oh, okay.
And shit
I'm
like
good
that.
with staying in
I'm
Mexican.
good. Like, you know what I mean? And
Stay right out the way.
it's just like, it's something about it's a natural feeling. Like, it's just like, we just cool.
Yeah.
Like, we cool.
And I got a lot of family and I don't want nobody to see.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I love every. I got, like you said, I got family all over.
North is closest thing to it though.
Yeah,
that's how I like.
Yeah.
You know, I like to.
Like, we just cool. But it don't even gotta be an uptown thing though. Just being from Philly.
Yeah.
Like, just being from Philly, like going away. Like, you know, I done lived in DC.
Right.
And me being from Philly, I was stamped.
Right.
Like, it was stamped. Like, when you from Philly, you stamped.
Yeah.
Like, you good. We have a different aura about ourselves, and you know, all of us, we all put that shit. You can always tell when somebody from Philly.
He went to A3C.
Yeah.
He had a good rapport.
Yep.
I mean, good show. And they
Yeah,
like, damn, where boy from?
Right.
Exactly. It's
Philly.
Philly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
in us.
Good.
It's in us.
I think we in a good light right now.
For sure.
Especially the city.
Yeah,
That's
from
where
where we from.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like with Meek, the way Meek going, Meek coming. You know, everybody, core, everybody. The way people coming is like the spotlight on us right now.
Yeah, shout out, cuz.
We just gotta, definitely.
Sure.
We just gotta go. You know what I mean? We just gotta go. We gotta get rid of that like negative stigma that won't support each other and shit.
Yeah, because that's a big one.
You just gotta get rid of that shit.
Right. So, yeah.
I don't know how we get rid of it, but shit.
Well, with people like y'all, with Meek and people like you and y'all coming out, and I feel like if more people work together from the city, that will help as well.
But you know the thing, you know what I mean? And I don't know if this one was gonna come later in the convo or not. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's the hardest thing. You know,
working
what I'm saying?
together?
Like, yeah.
Really?
I mean, like,
I
not
don't
for
know.
us. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you think about it, like, you know what I mean? Everybody, the bull. You know what I mean? When we talk about like producers or videographers, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, and it's just like, damn, bro. Like, if you even thinking about what's going on, like, bro, you supposed to network across.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To get to a point, let's create a project together and get lit.
Exactly.
What place you coming from? Like, it don't add up. But then you would turn around and go, you know, work with somebody that's popping for the F. The man is like, damn, you don't even know I had this contact or this connection and know that you did that for the F. It don't add up. So now I'm looking at you as a man, your morals and your values.
Exactly.
You dig me? And that's why you got exit left. You can't even come back around us.
Yeah.
Because we don't operate like that. You feel me? It's all love. You feel me? We trying to push Philly to and push the culture, you know what I'm saying, forward.
Exactly.
So.
Well, your first album, Just Uniquely Sharing Observations, it dropped in August, correct?
No.
Well, when did it drop officially?
May.
Okay, May.
We'll stream that.
We'll stream that. That's on all platforms.
Keep
Just Uniquely
streaming
Sharing
that.
Observations. Marvelous Mode, Thankful,
Got some
Standout
videos
Tracks.
coming soon.
Yes.
So the title plays off of your name clearly. It's more
Yeah.
like an acronym.
Yeah.
So what observations are you exactly sharing?
Just my life. Just like my life through like a different lens. You know what I mean? Just being able to be like, I feel like I'm telling a lot of people's stories. But when it's coming through like my lens, it's different. You know what I mean? Like I might be telling your story in certain songs. I might be telling shit's story in certain songs. Like, but it's just like it's just being able to relate. You know what I mean? Just making sharing observations. You know, it's just me like just being able to be like, yo, like I could tell the same story that like somebody else might be going through, but the way I put it. And it's like, damn, yo, you ain't, like, if you don't even know me and you listen to this, you'll be like, damn, yo, I feel like I know him.
Right.
Like, the first song is like, been love, still love. Like, that's some real shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the line in that joint is like, yo, like, I lost friends and only one was a corpse. That shit is shame, but it all hurt the same. Like, you feel me? Like, but it's like, it's cool because we done all, you know what I mean? We done all lost friends. We done all lost people. Yeah, and it's just like, who can't? Like, who can't relate to losing somebody? Who can't relate to feeling like in a fucking marvelous mode? Like, who can't relate to that? Like, I got the song Summer Breeze is basically like, I don't even think that, I think it went over a lot of people's head, but like, I literally was just telling a story of a relationship through the seasons, like how it go.
Right.
Like the summer is like, oh, I'm cutting you off, summertime. Then you get to the fall,
And that's what I'm talking
man.
about as far as content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how we coming.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know too many, and it's not that, you know, to put nobody down. And
Right.
No, but you don't.
I don't know too many people who coming like that and talking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Telling
that's
stories.
fly shit to
Right.
me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, putting that shit together. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's his strong suit. You know what I'm saying? Making relatable music. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how I feel like that's how you gotta be. That's the best way for artists to be. Like, just make your shit relatable. Like, you don't gotta be nobody that you not. You know what I mean? Like people get wrapped
That's
up
the
in
biggest thing.
You get wrapped up in yourself too much, and you like trying to be somebody you not. Yo, like the best thing, yo, I can tell anybody is be yourself. If you got music and it's good, yo, it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell, yo. People gonna fall in love with you. You feel me? Like, but as soon as you be a facade, thing about having a facade is once that shit go away, niggas don't know you.
Like,
no more. Now it's like, yo, who the fuck is boy? I feel like I don't even never know boy.
My nigga Mozzie said, if it ain't beneficial, it's artificial.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? And there's so many people that just get lost in that shit and they just try to like be somebody they not and they fall off and then they end up being bitter.
Right. And then it's like,
I could have been bitter. A lot of people don't understand, yo, I've been doing this shit so long, yo, and I done like cross paths with like big people, like big people from Philly that made it big. And I was in the same position as them. I might not have blew as fast as them, but I never got bitter.
Right.
You know what I mean? On some like bitter on some, I mean bitter like on to the point where it's just like I'm pointing fingers. Like I'm pointing fingers like, yo man, you did this, you did that, you did that. Like I might, you know what I mean? I might know the person, I know it personally, you know what I mean? We might rap about it, you know what I'm saying? But it's private. I'm not getting on the net like, yo, like that's
but
too
even
much.
with that, like, let me fix that too a little bit. Like, 'cause I know what you're trying to say.
You know
But
what
I
I'm
want
saying,
other
though.
people to know what you're trying to say. Oh, we don't really be talking
Not like
to
gossiping.
people in private. Like,
Not
we ain't had
gossiping.
time to be talking about other
Not
people. You know what I'm
gossiping,
saying?
but you know what I mean.
But
Like,
y'all get the gist.
in
of it.
conversation.
you know, it might come up in conversation, but it's just like, you know, I was just saying like basically how people get wrapped up in themselves and they start forgetting, yo, like why are you doing this? Why are you worried about anybody else but you?
Right.
Like we can all exist at the same time. It's like the way music, especially when the music is now, it's a project dropping every week.
Right.
Guys, like we can all exist. It's enough money for all of us, yo. For real. And I be wanting that shit to like just like translate through my music too. You know what I mean? I be observing that. I just observe a lot of shit and I just be like, damn, like I just look at it and it all come from my pop. It all come from my pop dying. I had to like figure out like, damn, like how I'm gonna get this feeling out. How I'm gonna get this shit. How I'm gonna get this pain that I'm feeling out because I don't want to talk anymore.
So what's your favorite song off the album and why?
Well, you know, I listen to it in different stages, so it changes over time. Like, we first did it, Marvelous Mode, you know what I mean? Like, that was my shit. Then Thankful, that was my shit. That's a lot of people's shit. I mean, I think that's probably your dream, right?
Come on, man.
Yeah, you already know. But like now, like most recently though, like honorable mention, and that's just because of that hook. Like you know what I mean? Like they counted me out.
Hard.
Better count it again. They had it planned I would lose, but I'm destined to win. I just work and I pray. Thank you God in like a million ways for making a way. Like that's real. You know what I mean? Like it's so many people. Yeah, it's relatable. Like so many people like they counted me out. Like you know what I mean? Like, but now they see me and it's like, damn. Like how me said, like they busting you, it's gonna cost them. Like for real, like facts. Like for real, like it's factual. Like and that's probably like yeah, like that's my most like that's my favorite song right now. Across the board, like not even just from the album, like across the board, music period, it's my favorite song right now. You know what I mean?
Well, something that stood out to me, your song, A Tape on the Shade. In my opinion, I feel like what you putting that out is kind of waking people up that was sleeping, in my opinion. Just
Yeah,
lyrically, I feel like you was kind of just saying like, I'm here, so everybody who wasn't paying attention or anybody who kind of thought it was sweet, like,
yeah,
I'm coming to you lyrically now,
that
like,
sweet word was kind of
on another level. So
Yeah.
what was your whole, you know, like, what was the concept behind that song and the visual too? Because that was really nice.
Well, it was more like you said, it was like
Kind of waking
it was
people
just
up.
like you know, I'm fed up, like real shit. Like it was kind of like I'm fed up with like a lot of different shit going on.
Right, I can
in the
tell.
shade,
Right.
you know, so
Right.
let's put this table here. You know, we're gonna talk. We're gonna rap. We're gonna rap about this shit. Like we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about what's going on. Like you feel me? We're gonna play stuff. We're
Right.
gonna rap. Like we're gonna talk. And, you know, it was just like. It really was like real shit was like just like how like the article said, like it literally was just like lyrical warfare, honestly. You know what I mean? And it wasn't no like it ain't no crazy
Direct,
beef.
yeah.
It ain't no direct. This shit can be about anybody. Like anybody. Like you said, there's a lot of people sleeping, there's a lot of people that I needed to wake up.
So for people who don't know, a little fun fact, this guy was the first person I ever interviewed. Okay? So that was what, 4
Now
years
you wanna tell
ago?
them now.
That was 4 years. This interview
Tell
was
them now.
long overdue. It was long overdue. But since that
Can we rap about that
day,
though? Can we talk about that?
we are. So
Yeah,
since that day, back in 2014, I guess we was like sitting in your living room, and I was doing a phone recorded interview, and I was so scared. I was so nervous.
Yo, she was so nervous that like she made me get out my own crib.
I didn't want them to look at me.
Like she was like, yo,
so
go
nervous.
outside, and I went outside and realized like, damn, hold on my porch, like you in my crib, yo, you go outside, yo.
I was so
For real.
nervous, but this was
Yo.
before like this was before any of TMITV, any brands, anything. And so since that day, back in 2014, it's now 4 years later, how have you grown just as an individual, as an artist? Because now you out of school, like,
Yeah, like,
it's a
that
whole
was-
new ball game.
I feel like it's hard to even look back at them things sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? It's humbling. You know, I'm grateful for all the like shit I went through back then, and just being able to look back and be like, damn, like look at the progress, like look at the progression, and just it's just a testament to like not giving up. You know what I mean? Like not giving up, just like being like, yo, like just being diligent and persistent with what I believe in, and just looking at the content and being like, damn, yo, I got so better at this. Like just even like just like small shit like posting on the gram.
Or what about shows? Remember that time you did a show at the Dobbs?
At the Dobbs?
Yeah.
You know Dobbs closed down.
Yeah,
They closed legendary Dobbs down, but like I was like a regular at Dobbs.
So how have you even grown with that?
Shows is like that's my shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's where I really do that's where I really like showcase what I really can do. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's where I like intimate crowds because I like to be able to be like I can go into any spot, like I really believe I can go to any spot, any venue and like lead with fans and like have the crowd actually engage in what I'm saying.
That's good.
You know what I mean? Without jumping into the crowd, no shade, without like putting on gimmicks.
Having to force it.
I don't gotta dance on stage.
Yeah.
Like I overheard you were dancing to please the crowd. Like I don't have to do that. Deadass, no shade, but deadass. I just feel like, you know, lyrically I can do it. I can use my words and like shit I can use my words and like, you know, and capture a crowd. I used to be scared to do that. I used to be like, damn, like how I'm gonna go in and you know, I was like almost like putting all the weight on my friends or my supporters on making the crowd get hyped with them. versus me just like totally just taking over and being like, yo, like I'm like the man in the crowd, like get hype with me. Even if I gotta stop and be like, yo, I'm gonna do acapella just so I can show y'all I can rap.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Something that I heard, just kind of like just off of topic a little bit, but I ran across an artist who told me like, you know, I don't do shows. I don't like doing shows. Like I'm not performing. But I'm like, as a new artist, how do you not? Like, isn't that something that's necessary for like to build a fan base for people to really know who you are? I'm like, is this the thing now?
Maybe they don't
like,
know
people
that
are just
touring is how they get their money.
That's
If they
what I'm
sign to a
saying.
label, they won't get any dollar from the streams.
I'm like, how do you just
Well,
start
they get
off
$1,
like I'm not doing
maybe
shows?
$1, but your show money is where you get your money.
Right.
They gotta go listen to Cole John. What he
That
said.
might be somebody like in their own way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was, that came, the way it came on, I was just like, okay, but.
Yeah, that's wild. I never heard that before. I never heard that before. I heard artists say like, y'all gotta start doing shows.
Yeah,
Like,
no. He was like, no, I don't do shows. Like, I'm not performing. I was like, all right.
You know what?
Okay.
That would make me question their music though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like that would make me question everything about their music. Like, damn, like, is that really you in the booth?
Right.
And
'Cause
this is
it might not
somebody
even
who's
be
like
you.
really pushing to be an artist, like, you know, like they take it serious, but when it comes to performing, he's like, I'm not performing, I don't do shows. I'm like, how are you on the level to say you're not doing shows? But
I don't even know what level that is though. Cause like
No level.
what
There's no level.
Still like do shows.
There's
I
no
mean,
level.
that, I'm being like, you know what I mean?
No, but no, like you said, there's no level that you're exempt from shows.
This
There's no
is what
level.
this is what I'm saying.
It's no level that you exempt from shows.
Get it?
No level.
Just don't become an artist that don't perform.
Oh no, I'm already fixed it.
So who
like-
is one person that you hope, if nobody else, who's one person that you hope to just make proud with you going in your career and just becoming the next level artist?
Like one person?
Yeah, just if you had one special person
My
that
mom.
you, okay.
Yeah, first one. I was gonna say like
But
family.
who else? Okay.
Like, yeah, my family, but like, you know, my mom, of course. You know what I mean? Just cause like, my mom at every show. Like, every show. She's embarrassing as hell. She at every show. Like,
In the
you know what
front.
I mean? In the front. Like, demanding that I do Panda. And if I don't do Panda, like, she's saying shit. Like, just last week, bro, she was just like, you better do it. And I'm just on stage knowing that I'm not doing that shit. Like, damn. Like, I'm about to get in trouble. Like, you feel me? Like, dude, but
that's
yeah,
good,
dudes
though.
definitely all love the dudes.
Anybody else?
Myself, for real, for real.
Not being brilliant.
You know what I mean? Like, I definitely want to just prove myself right and wrong at the same time.
Got
You
you.
know what I mean? Just prove myself wrong as far as like just being able to like dog. Like, there used to be days like where you be like, you know, everybody. I feel like everybody got them days where you just be like, man, like, this shit a waste of time. You know, I could be out here getting some fucking money.
Right.
I could be out here doing something totally different. You know what I mean? So you definitely want to just prove yourself wrong, and then you want to prove yourself right, because it's the days that you went hard and put everything into it. You know what I mean? Like, put everything into it, put money into it. Like,
Yeah,
all that video, like, we put money into that. The video for Table and Shade, put money into that. The project, we
What was
put
your other
money into
video
that.
you had? I used to like it, and it was like on the steps. You had the girls in it.
That's all
It was
that.
real, okay, that
Yeah,
was
that's all
really
that.
cute.
Yeah,
I love
that's
that
all
one.
that. That was the first video.
No budget,
That was
no
nice.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like that can compete with some top, you know, contender.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just for like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying the idea,
Right.
concept. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if that shit was funded and backed by, you know, somebody, even through distribution, that shit
Yeah,
Right.
it would have been crazy.
You know what I'm
That was
saying?
a nice
Y'all can go on
video.
YouTube and watch it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's still on YouTube. And that's,
Yeah.
and
good job.
that was a great job. You feel me? Like, shout out to YSKSK. Like, that's real. Like, he couldn't care. Like, that was Nate. Like, it just was at
was
that
like a
moment.
real video.
At that exactly.
Like,
At that
I
moment, it was
like
just like, yo,
that
that was a vid from Philly. Yo, that was just like, yo, like,
That
this
was
is one of the hottest
Right.
vids, yo.
Like, MTV.
Like, this is one of the hottest. Like,
Banging.
MTV Jam. Like, if that would, like we said, like, if that would have had a sponsor, like, we would have got that on MTV Jams, yo, we out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
We out of here.
That
Off that, we out of here.
Even with your last one, taking
We out
shit
of
like,
here.
yeah.
Out of here. That's it.
That sets you apart from, you know, a
The
lot of
norm.
others. So tell us.
But I'm sorry,
No,
I was about to just say like that's like how we know that it's confirmation that like what we doing, it means something. It's moving people, and that you know our time coming. So
For sure.
you know, I just wanted to piggyback off all that shit you were saying. Like, don't never give up, because it can be several different times, and it has been times like not even he, you know, him saying he gonna give up, but just knowing like I I got the right to be down on myself because X, Y, and Z happened, or I ain't getting this or that or whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, like whatever is meant for you is meant for you. That shit already written. So you know what I mean. If you doing what you doing, you know what I'm saying. You applying that pressure. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep going.
Yeah, and I feel like people only gonna take you as serious as you take yourself. So it's like if we see that you really like putting money into your visuals to make it look like something that should, you know, be up there with stuff that's like you said on MTV, BET, like that's gonna make people be like, oh, he really, you know, he's a real deal. This ain't just some hood.
I'm the same way.
Like, yeah.
I'm the same way. Like I support like what I know that you really putting into. You know what I mean? Like I'm not supporting everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not that person. I'm not support all black business or like I'm not. Like this because it's some black business that I feel like they don't.
I want to be.
Yeah. I do.
Like we try to be. Want to be.
I want to be bad as shit. But
again, like I said,
it's just I'm professional. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're professional with it. You got a purpose.
Then
you really doing it. Yo, I'm gonna support you.
Right. But not just anything.
Not just anything, no. Not just to say I just support it.
Yeah.
No, and I don't want nobody to support me that's just to be like, well, I just support you just cause.
Right.
Like,
it's not genuine.
you know what I mean? I want to be able to be like, yo, why you supporting me? You didn't give me a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, most people who like, yo, like, I fuck with your music. I ask them, yo, what's your favorite song?
Right.
Just to, you know what I mean? Just to see what you say. It ain't no right or wrong answer. Shit, like you could be like my first song. Like I'll be like, all right, listen to it.
Right.
That's cool. Like you took 5 minutes out and listen to the shit. Hopefully one day you're gonna take 10 more minutes, listen to some more shit, and gradually it's like, yo, like somebody commented on my post like last week. It's like, yo, like I fuck with your music heavy. I probably heard everything at this point. I don't know them from a can of paint.
That's
like
so
from
good.
a can of paint, I don't know them. And that shit made me feel like, damn, yo,
so
like, that's real.
Doing this shit
so
real. Like, that's real, yo. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I respect that. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what's up, yo. I appreciate that for real.
Right. So tell us where we can expect to see you within your career within the next 5 years.
Well, next 5, it's kind of hard to judge, but hopefully, you know, willingly, you know, speak it into existence that, like, we on a tour. Like, cause I'm trying to live on the road.
Okay.
Yeah, like I want to live on the road. Like I want to always be like hitting cities. I always want to be in the studio. You know what I mean? So like I always say like, yeah, like that's my dream, like a world tour.
And that's gonna be coming soon too.
Yeah, I like to say a tour for real coming sooner than 5.
We actually working on the city tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, soon though too. If you follow me and you from another city other than Philly, like definitely like hit me up and like tell me like where y'all want me to come to, because listen, I'm definitely building the tour. And if you in the city Sunday, I'm actually performing at Bourbon and Branch on November 18th. Yeah, November 18th at Bourbon and Branch.
Saturday at 8.
Yeah, doors open at 8. Link in my bio on Instagram, Twitter. You can follow me at Real Jus O. That's REALJUS 2_O. Definitely get them tickets.
For sure. Like headline there, right?
No, I don't know if I'm headlining, but I'm performing for Right on Cue podcast, Right on Cue Live podcast. I'm not sure if I'm headlining.
I was checking the email. I was looking. I think you were, but
might be.
Well, we're not done yet. I wanted to throw in 4 little bonus questions. It's more so just like industry questions, just to see, you know, your opinion on stuff that's going on right now. So y'all both can just kind of chime in if you want. But first things first, do you think, because this is something that I often debate about, do you feel like today in 2018, the lyrics make the artist or the money that's backing the artist makes them who they are? Because I feel like it's a lot of just like paper being put to make people as big as they are. I don't feel like people really focus on lyrics anymore.
It depends on who you're gearing to, though. It also depends on what type of artist you want to be. If you want to make a bag, it's a bag that's going. You can get a bag that make a bag.
Yeah, I feel like it's categories.
Yeah.
And shit. Like there's littles. That's how they say. Like the littles. So the little pumps.
Yeah.
And all the
Microwave. Like microwave
He
music.
said the little.
No,
that's how that's called or whatever. And then you
That
got
really is
you
like
know, your rappers.
Real rap.
Like so.
That's crazy.
It just depends on what type of impact you want to make.
Right.
Like I feel like, you know, like if you want to impact like Jay-Z, your lyrics matter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But do you feel like today
But
that's going to get them where they need to be? Like I feel like a J. Cole and a Kendrick Lamar, like like, I don't know. They got there, but I feel like
It's
coming
hard,
up
man.
now.
I mean, you can look at it like this. You can look at artists like.
Well, there's people getting like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's what I'm saying. You can look at Sean Smith
from the city.
Yeah.
Philly. He got lyrics, like
Yeah.
he's lyric heavy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of people like that though.
He was on
J.I.D. on the rise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He signed to Dreamville.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's a like
TDE
TDE just got Reason.
So,
Lyric heavy. You know what I mean?
It's definitely coming back. I think what I think is like niggas is seeing that. Not even that I gotta be a rapper, but if I just do what I know how to do, somebody gonna feel it.
Yeah.
Right.
Always gonna have, and you always.
I feel like that's like coming back, like more than ever
Not
as well.
caring.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
being
Not caring,
yourself.
just making the music.
Right.
And the hype shit
Working
dying
with the
down.
craft. You feel me?
The hype shit is lit. It's lit. Like I won't lie. Like I listen to all that shit. Like I'll be, you know, I might be in. If I'm in the mood, you know what I mean. Like I'm definitely gonna turn up to that shit.
Right.
But most people don't realize, like, yo, you spend most of your life not partying. Like real shit. You spend most of your life. Well,
Some people be surprised.
No, I'm with you on that.
some people, yo, it depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
That shit
But
wild.
when the most do you listen to music? I feel like most people listen to music in the wheel,
Right.
in the car. Like I can't listen to like a little pump joint in the wheel all day.
No, I'm the same
Like,
way.
you feel me? I can't do it. It might come on
The same way.
it might come on the radio, and I might.
I didn't
you know
listen
what
to
I'm
them
saying?
dudes.
Yeah.
Like, I
But
can't.
if you know, it might come on the radio. But if something else come on the radio, like Cole, some whole shit, like I'm zoned in. You feel me? And that shit make me feel away.
Right.
Like it's like we was listening to Drug Dealers Anonymous. Like I ain't never sold drugs, but that shit make me feel away. Like that shit make me feel like, yo, like I'm about to go in the crib and like flip this brick the fuck like I'm about to go in the crib and flip this joint, yo, and be a billionaire tomorrow. Like dead ass, yo, dead ass though, like for real, cause lyrics make you feel.
Yeah.
Like lyrics make you feel, and that's why I feel like lyrics is always gonna be important.
Right.
Like, no matter what, it's always gonna be important. It might not seem like it's important today because, you know, the biggest rap. Well, I can't even say that because somebody mentioned the other day, like I was listening to Joe Budden podcast, and he was just like, yo, like he was tired of hearing that the whole like, you know, the Lils taking over rap and shit. Like he was just like, how? When the biggest rappers are lyricists.
Right.
J. Cole and Kendrick and Drake are the biggest rappers out right now. They're all
Oh, you
lyricists.
kind of just answered my next question.
Oh.
But that's good. Whatever. Kill two birds with one stone.
What was your next question? Though?
Well, we'll switch it up a little bit. Who is the top 3 artists on your playlist right now that you are constantly outside of yourself? Who are you listening to just on an everyday?
Still Hove. Right now, Hove, Pusha, and Cole. I say Cole.
What about you?
See, I'm all over the place. Like, I'm listening to everybody who just said, but like, I feel like that question was directed to like literally what you're listening to right now. So, I'm gonna say like, damn. I'm gonna say like, Wale my favorite rapper though.
Oh,
You feel
really?
me? Yeah. So I'm gonna say though like,
I never heard it.
Kendrick.
I never heard it.
you feel me? I'm listening to Kendrick, like Meek, you feel me? And like Dirt,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kevin
So,
Gates,
just try.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm my ear.
I got to listen to that
you know what I
Kevin
mean?
Gates project too.
So I'll be listening to like a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? So like them are some of the people though that I'm like really listening to right now. Though, you know what I'm saying? I mean, other than you know my artists, because I manage 2 other artists as well.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Manny 215 and
Oh,
Khalid, both people. So.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So last but not least, who are 2 producers that you would like to work with? If you can just pick anybody from today's current producers. Okay. Say that answers that.
I feel like if we was in Atlanta, we would have a whole different feeling about that question.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you
That's
saying
something I
like,
respect
you saying
about
like
them niggas. Like, they really...
any producers?
Yeah, like Turbo, Weezy, whoever. It's a lot of them.
It's a lot.
I think to answer that question, you know what I mean, just to be like on the safe side, You can answer that, Jones, and say who you would want, but I feel like you gonna always go off of who got your sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I want like,
Even
alright,
like
this
the old ones, like
this a
Scott
dream of mine. Like, I
Storch,
want Cole to produce a beat for me. Like, I definitely. You ain't know that? Oh, you ain't know he produced. You ain't produce it.
Yeah.
He definitely produced.
Yeah, he heavy.
Heavy with the with the production shit too.
If I was a rapper, you feel me? I'm gonna say probably Just Blaze.
That's
You feel me?
That's different.
Like, and then I would let me rephrase that. If I sung, because I really wish I could sing. You feel me? Oh man, I would be fucking with my. That's where it's
Singing
at.
is really where it's at.
What?
I was trading rapping and for singing tomorrow.
But if I could, you know, on that type time, I would probably do like a Rico Love, Ryan Leslie, type of shit.
Ryan Leslie.
You feel me?
Genius.
Oh my god.
Like, and then the GOAT, of course, Pharrell.
Yeah.
I need a beat.
I need a beat for Pharrell too though. I definitely need a Pharrell. I definitely need a Pharrell joint. I can't even lie. A Swiss beat.
I was like, somebody gonna say Swiss, but I'm like, you don't.
No, Swiss. I would say right now, but listening, and that's why I go hand in hand. Him and Cole just produced the joint. He did his album. Cole executive produced that joint. You know what I mean? And the beats on there is like crazy. Like you heard Nas. Yeah, they my beats. Like you heard Nas on Kanye joint, and I was like, I ain't feeling that shit. But then he dropped the joint with Swiss, and I was just like, damn, like this is you know, this is Esco right here. Like, this is Escobar right here. Like this is the Nas that we needed. You know what I mean? And it just, like you said, it just offered like production. Production is everything.
Yeah.
Like rappers gotta give producers more credit,
I was about to say
but producers gotta like meet like up and coming rappers. They gotta meet us a little halfway, a little bit sometimes. You know
I mean,
what
it should always be that. Though.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I don't really get the idea of that. This like a little, this free game too.
Yeah.
I don't want no money and none of that. Like, you feel me? But I was just having this conversation with somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why would, and I ain't trying to take nothing away from nobody, but why would I charge somebody $200 for a beat if you know that this shit still come with what it come with? So I gotta still record this shit, still gotta get it mixed and mastered, still gotta pay for a photo shoot, for my, you know, for my marketing and to market this, you know what I'm saying? So at this rate, again, you're not thinking about all that, you know what I'm saying? You're just thinking about yourself.
Right.
But bro, if this is what you know how to do, right? And you got 50 beats sitting on your computer, why they can't sell them for 50 a piece? You do the math. That's some bread. And you gonna be known. You gonna be known by everybody that's lit, right or wrong.
Right.
You gonna have this shit, everybody gonna want your pack. Get your money, black man or sister. Like, what's so hard about that? I don't get it.
And it's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? It's like a greedy type of thing. Like, and that's just that's our city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Crab in the barrel mentality. You know what I mean?
Cause I know for a fact Dougie and them, you know what I mean? Like it's like,
bro.
yo, like
You know
why
what's
not?
up, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Why not? Y'all gonna get a name. And then people from other places gonna come and spend. And it's gonna be, and it's not that we're not trying to get it, like you said, we're not trying to get it for the F, like we're not trying to get it for free.
Right.
Because you gonna make bread off of it anyway. We can talk a split, you know what I mean? Nowadays we don't gotta go straight through SoundCloud no more. We can go through the DSPs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we can go through them, you can get a split. You can make money off this, you know, as long as I'm making money off of it. We don't gotta, like, you ain't gotta charge me a bag. We were just talking about somebody trying to charge me, like,
Have y'all ever
you know what I mean?
spoke about this to these people, or it's just kind of a thing?
I mean,
like,
some
I ain't
people be
gonna
so
say
stuck in
nothing,
their
but-
ways. No, but some people be so stuck in their ways that a conversation it ain't even no point.
Well, it's crazy though. Like I just had that whole scenario, right? And I don't really think we had no running. Like any producers that we like working with or in contact right now, like we got a good rapport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we got a good relationship. So
Yeah.
like we don't even have that was just like, you know, maybe getting started.
Right,
You know what I'm
what you came
saying?
across.
And somebody be like, oh, all right, well, what's your budget? And you be like, bro, like I don't, like, what you talking about?
Then they should you know, I can go on for days. I can really go on for days.
No, that's a whole nother interview.
And then if I ask you, you know, if I get professional background and I say, all right, well, send me, you know, X, Y, and Z, I don't hear from you.
Exactly.
That happens a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
In different
So,
industries.
People be talking and you be like, then you don't even got a catalog to talk like that.
Right.
oh, man.
I don't know.
Right. Well, I had a really good time talking to both of you. I'm gonna let both of y'all kind of close out, let everybody know where they can find y'all and follow y'all, where they can listen to your music. So
we're
let's
gonna
go
let them
first.
know that this is your best interview. Yeah, okay.
Go
Your
ahead.
best interview. So this is her best interview. Let's just put that right there. But like we were saying earlier, I got an album out on all streaming platforms. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at the same @name. You ain't gotta go through the most. But it's Real Jus O. That's REALJUS. No T. There's no T in the Just. I'm tired of people putting the T. I'm also tired of people asking me if my name is Justin. I don't know.
Where they get that
Yo,
from?
my shit say Omar. Niggas really be like, y'all put your name is Justin. I'm like, what the fuck did you think the O was?
It's not even a T on it or
Real,
anything.
like
How
real
did you
shit,
get
but
this?
Real Jus O. That's REALJUS 2_O. You can look on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, whatever your preference is. Search Just Uniquely Sharing Observations, no T again. You know what I mean? Also go on YouTube, look up Table in the Shade video. It's only available on YouTube until further notice. Check out all that video. Y'all got a lot. I'm just going down. All that your favorite
Yeah,
shit.
like this is
Right.
and how about you?
I mean, I'm cool.
Okay. He's like, I don't need to
He don't want to be known.
But most of the time, y'all gonna
Yeah, y'all gonna see it.
Yeah.
If you follow me,
you gonna
see it. So it don't really matter.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is shit.
This is
you know,
TMI.
we got a lot coming, a lot in store. You feel me? Like I said, the videos is coming. And we just going, keep applying pressure. You know what I mean?
Alright, well thank y'all for joining me. Appreciate it.
Yep, you already know. Thanks for having me.
Of course, thank you.
Do you wanna